Hello everyone. I wanted to show like a little journal that I thought about starting a few days ago and then I started today. My mom had like 3 magazines. She had People, In Touch, and Women's World. She likes to buy them at the grocery store, like by the checkout aisle. People and In Touch follow celebrities, and Women's World it's not about celebrities. It's about it has recipes. It always has dieting tips. It's kind of just a woman's magazine, and it has I don't know, stories and stuff. But okay, I got the idea when I saw a cigarette ad in one of the magazines, and I just thought about how those ads still exist. And I think that in the future they're gonna be, well, whatever. I think that in the future they're gonna be kind of weird. Well, I feel like I don't think they're gonna exist in the future, cigarettes. And well, they might exist, but I think at least in the US, and probably eventually in other countries, it's gonna it's really going down due to, in a large part, a lot of anti-tobacco campaigning in the US that apparently isn't happening in Europe, because I think Europe tends to smoke cigarettes a lot more, which is kind of strange because, well, I don't know, because Europe is more liberal than the US in a lot of ways, but I don't know if smoking is conservative. It kind of is, smoking cigarettes, because it's kind of past, and now we're moving on from things that kill us. So anyway, I think people in the future are gonna look back on the ads and be like, what, people actually had these ads? Just kind of how we look back on some of the crazy kind of sexist ads from a long time ago that are interesting to us, and we just laugh at them. So I have some, and there's some other things that I put in that I don't necessarily think are going out of style. They might be becoming more popular, but maybe some things that might be somewhat questionable, perhaps. So and in my opinion, whatever religion you might be, I think it seems to be kind of going out of style, or for better or for worse, it seems to be on the decline. But that's my observation. Perhaps not. I feel like it shouldn't be on the decline though, because religious people tend to have more kids. Atheists don't have kids, they well, okay, I'm stereotyping, but they just don't have kids, and then Christian families have 20 kids, right? So I don't know. Okay, fun fact, sorry, I think I read that, what are they called, the Amish, the people who don't have electricity or anything. I heard that they're actually the fastest growing religion in the world. I'll have to fact check that, and they're very small, but the fastest growing in the world. That can't be right. I don't know, because they each have 20 kids. Maybe it's the fastest growing per member or something. I don't know. It can't be the fastest growing religion in the world, can it? I don't think that's possible, but I don't know. Anyway, alright, let me show you guys. So, I don't know, I think when my mom, I kind of forgot that she didn't read them yet, so I kind of cut out a bunch of stuff that might had articles on the back, but next time my mom buys some magazines and then reads them. Oh wait, this isn't this is my song lyric book, guys. Okay, hold on. Oh gosh. Guys, I tripped running up the steps for you guys. Okay, so let's see if we can get everything in here. So this is what it looks like. So I think, and I don't know if I've talked about this, but me and my sister and my mom all agree that the world is like going vegan, and eventually that's kind of going to be the reality. And my mom and my sister aren't vegan, and they're not gonna be. I want to go vegan, but it's just, and I think the reason they're not vegan is just that it's very inconvenient right now. It's kind of difficult, but as it becomes more mainstream, more like vegan stuff will be like in like mainstream markets, and it'll be like easier to get and stuff, and then like more people will join. But anyway, so I put a lot of meat and stuff. Here's some meat. We have a little bit of religion thing that says, celebrate the risen Christ with a Christian monthly magazine and daily devotional in one. I don't know. I think that's a little bit going on the downward. I thought this was funny. So this is some wrinkle stuff, and I thought it's funny because it recommends that you start at 25, and it has 4 different types of wrinkle stuff depending on your age group. And then I put in some Diet Coke here, which I don't think is necessary on the decline, but here's a woman like grasping for a Coke, which is kind of ironic because it's just like gotta have it, you know. I like this hair care in a tablet. I don't know, kind of some ads drawing on people's physical insecurities. Here's like the lighter, which is also ironic because it has a skull on it. You can't see in this, but they're like skull lighters. And then this is a Surgeon's General warning. I thought this was kind of a cute line. I don't know if you can see it, but it says, with over 150 years of experience making rich, never bitter coffee, it's no wonder more people prefer the taste of Javalia house blend to your house blend Starbucks. But don't feel bad, we might have better taste in coffee. So, I don't know. I guess I don't really, well, and that doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not necessarily that, I don't know. It's not necessarily that I think these things are wrong so much as maybe kind of questionable. Here's something, Dysport is a prescription injection for temporary improvement in the look of moderate to severe frown lines between the eyebrows, glabellar lines, in adults less than 65 years of age. A lot of the meat is in dog, like, commercials for your dog. So yeah. And then here's some ads from our church. There's a like Our Lady Center Catholic Chapel book show and gift shop, and then this one is interesting. I thought about this. High's chimney sweep and wood burning. I think eventually people are gonna switch to like electric fireplaces, like, or not electric, like fake artificial ones. We actually have one of those. It's like, it has a little like fake like flame with fake logs and stuff, and it like emits heat. Like if you sit next to it, it's really hot and stuff. So I think people are going to start doing that soon with concerns about like pollution, air pollution and stuff. And then I thought this was cute. They can't stop talking about human growth hormone, HGH. That sounds like kind of bad, but it's been featured on The Doctors, The Today Show, Good Morning America, Fox News, and CNN. Allure magazine, in its anti-aging special issue, highlighted growth hormone as its year-end call-out. Shape magazine began a recent growth hormone article with the provocative lead-in, when you see a 50-year-old actress who can pass for 35, you can bet that good genes aren't the only things responsible for her youthful glow. What was that? But when the U.S. Patent Office began issuing U.S. patents to protect an oral compound capable of boosting the body's own production of growth hormone to more useful levels, the HGH revolution finally went mainstream. So that's all of this, and I don't know. Maybe I'll show it to my kids one day. I hope I don't have kids one day. I don't know. Maybe I should have kids one day. And then they'll be like, oh, that's weird. But I bet some of this stuff, I don't know. My predictions are that meat is going away, but that might be slower. I think cigarettes are going away fast. I think Christianity is going away slowly. I don't think caffeine is going away. But, and what else? It seems that anti-wrinkle stuff is also gonna be more. I think the chimneys are going away. I bet soon they're gonna stop building houses with chimneys, because you don't need a chimney anymore, do you? People used to, because they didn't even have electricity, so like they had to keep the fire going to heat the house. And now I guess it's just kind of like a relic of like the past, isn't it? Kind of. The only reason you burn a fire is like, well, maybe if you need to burn something. But when do you really need to burn anything? Like, you don't burn your own trash, hopefully not. I don't think that's legal to burn your trash in your own fireplace. I don't know. Okay, this video is long enough, so, bye guys.